Now we live, y'all. There we go. That means that's working. Does that mean this one's working? This one's working as well. Cool. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Having another crack at doing some real-time stuff with Ably in St. Patrick's app. Actually, see if I'm going to get to have a usable component, how it deployed today. That would be what I was hoping for in the next couple of hours. But yeah, how are we all doing today? Let's see if... Limit. Cool. Oh, I feel bad. All right. There we go. That's a bit more easy to read. And I can see the actual chat now. Excellent. Cool. Oh, I'm not on mute. Excellent. And we do appear to have some music. It's too loud. Everybody tell me off. I'm okay with being told off. Right. So, let's see where we are. We have our little real-timey thing. It's inside of the St. Pat's Party thing. So CD St. Pat's Party rather than server. And it's npm start to get a little bit of... Oh! Killed it. Gotta fix the notification message? Why? What did it say? I don't even know what that is anymore. Oh yeah, technically it's not lying. I'm chatting tech and doing stuff. There we go. Maybe I'll talk about Well, now I've changed it now. It now says talking. You know what? I'll just post it in here. It'll be easier. It now reads. How's that? Is that better? Make some more sense? Also, I'm trying the new Streambeats Rock app playlist. You know what? I'm not the hugest fan for this for coding, but it's nice background music, but it's not the best for coding. Oh man, oh damn it! The most impressive Michael from Michael from Birmingham has tweeted me, and now I feel insignificant because, in comparison to Mike Jolie, I am what's the American term for it? The dollar store version, which is slightly disconcerting. But hey, right, where are we today? Right, I'm getting distracted. The story of my life. I need to be able to tweet him as well. Respond with a suitable gift. Right, anyway. Every time I forget, so I need to remember. It's dev. Right. npm run dev. No, I feel that this should have linting. Also, npm uninstall save socket.io, because you know what? Not bloody using it. Why the heck do I have it installed? Où est le point? Où est le point? Oh, Jesus Christ. He's actually in the room. Never meet your heroes. Okay, there we go. And I do feel that this needs some actual, like, linting because... Nah. I am horrendous for taking shortcuts in JavaScript. Language designed to make life easy and low barrier to entry. Downside. Low barrier to entry means you can make horrible mistakes really easily. Well, do not mess with your OBS when you're live. By grabbing the... There we go. Move that. Need to fix this monitor setup. It's driving me caca. Okay. Now I can see what's going on. Cool. Remove that. Compile has worked. And it's opened up in the wrong browser. I will get used to shortcuts equals efficiency. Normally I'd agree with you. I am highly efficient because I am lazy as F. But every so often, bad juju. Bad juju. I need to get used to... Yeah, I need to get used to doing this old Windows malarkey. How do people switch between operating systems so seamlessly? Where I feel like I have the claw whenever I have to switch between Mac and Windows and stuff. Right, let's have a look. So, what's the preferred lint for Next.js? ES lints Next.js. See if there's a preferred pattern or a... Oh, excellent. There is a default config. Oh, ooh. Please consider ESLint config. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay then. So just point to this one. Get the impression it's not going to like me just referencing this one though. Let's double check what it's loaded in. I have never heard of... Oh, it's a training course. It's a boot camp or other. I have no idea. Oh, IJS2. Oh, it's not just 2. Oh, IJS2. Right, it's a... Oh my god, I am a... Second coffee of the day. I'm blaming it on having the second coffee of the day. How do people function without coffee? I have no idea. I've also taken inspiration from Mr. Jolie. Or is it Jolly or Jolie? I should really ask. And the fact that I now have a candle in the background with the smell of French vanilla. Because I haven't been able to find my hands on a tobacconist one, and I appreciate the idea that the candle smellings he has. It's kind of cool. Yeah. And yes, I did learn how to do some of the streaming malarkey by essentially stalking my elder peer who's been doing it a lot longer than me and a lot more successfully. Okay, let's just see if this one has... Okay, so they've just literally changed it to that. I don't feel that's right. Let's just have a quick gander, see if there is a preferred. Oh, so just use the React dev. Okay, I can do that. Oh, because Next.js is a superset of React. So I can just do it that way. Yeah. Well, duh. I know how ridiculous I sound. Go. give me an ESLint file. Is it .ESLint or just standard ESLint? Yeah. ESLint rc.json. Let's give me some linting and boop, 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 boop. And I should be able to just link this now. So if I do npx, oh nope, npx ESLint. Has it been a while since I've run a project like this? The answer is yes. I'm getting interesting. Don't know what I've done. Whatever I've done, it's stupid. But I'll fix it. Anyway, alright. Let's get back to npm run dev. And I believe I left myself a comment in my... Where's my git lens on here? It's been a while. Do I even have git lens installed? Maybe not. There we go. I'm missing my git lens. Does anybody have a preferred set of VS Code plugins that they like to use? I'm curious what other people have as a preference. There we go. What we're trying to... Oh, I'm just getting started, to be honest. I'm literally starting off where I was before. Allow. Continue. So much back and forth. Cool. That means I should be able to see my own Git history. Powerful Git. There we go. Cool. Yep, it appears I have Git lens. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's actually take the easy option. GitHub. Let's have a look at what I actually put as a comment, because I left myself a comment that was here. There we go. What we're trying to do is extend what I was doing on Monday, which is getting Ably to recognize that we're multiple people in a womb and display them on the page. Did not realize that they had a test app on Vercel, which is exactly what I was in. Ooh, interesting. This is kind of what I'm going to do, but like not like that. For the St. Patrick's party. And I have the horrible hacky file I was getting just to get it to recognize and display how many people there are. Fantastic, it worked. Then I realized that maybe somewhere out there in the universe was an Ably component. But it's coffee this time. The beer is saved for Friday. I'm only doing Fridays with the beer because I'm a glutton for punishment, and the amount I got irate at pusher and configuration of TypeScript on Friday was... It's a special level of hell, personal hell I went to on Friday, and I'm not willing to go do that. So no. Right. So we're going to take a look at the components essentially built by Joe Frank, who is an amazing real-time JavaScript engineer, who is developer advocate at Ably, and I'm going to steal, because the internet is full of lack of originality. I'm going to steal her component ideas to build my own components to recognize when there are people on the page, and then to have the component which is going to be the representation of somebody on the page. So we can have our little digital crowd staring at our little digital Irish parade. And then going to get to the next thing after that, which is then going to go, ooh, do we put some visual recognition... in browser OpenCV to like recognize when there are more than one person, make it have the bigger crowd, and whenever there's a Guinness on screen, have slanter. So now everybody who's participating knows that there's a drink involved, and feel safe to have a drink themselves, because drinking alone is fine. Drinking with others is much better. And yes, I do sound like an alcoholic. That's because I am partially. I like booze, but not an alcoholic. Let's stick to that one. Da da da. Local dev setup. Do 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 do. Okay, and do already have. Just gonna very quickly intermission screen. I need to look into getting myself a. Stream Deck or something. If anybody here streams, can they recommend anything other than a Stream Deck as a macro keyboard? Okay, cool. So we do have that in the env file for switching between scenes and doing macro actions, because I'm not gonna lie, having to go into OBS and press the button is annoying. And yes, I realise how much of a first world problem I am having, but you know what? First world problems are still a problem. At least for the person that's having it. Anyway, right, back to where we were. We were stealing from Joe. So they had the Airly React effect. Which is use channel on mount, subscribe, unsubscribe. Okay, so this is the action of the user actually joining after having their credentials. API request. Hang on. Does that mean there is a page in here that is taking the key and generating? There is. It's going to ably taking the key, actually grabbing a token and throwing it back. Ooh. That sounds better, like a better idea than dumping it into the ether. Yeah, let's do that. And X. Okay, like so that we can skip over most of it, but like this idea of having a way of getting access to your keys without spilling everything onto the internet seems like a great idea. Maybe I should definitely steal it. Public or pages? Pages, API. What should you call it? Create token request. Ably token request .js, just in case we, use a token process that isn't Ably next time. Create token, client ID, send pats part, just to be annoying, it's partay. And my key is named slightly differently. And I should have remembered what that key was before I closed the env file again. Let's change that back. Cool. There we go. We have Ably key has it rebuilt. Nope. Now, if I'm correct, from app, the component, the real effect, should go to the auth URL and grab the token. And then subscribe you to it with the correct information. So let's Ably React. JS. Is it? Actually, screw it. Oh no, this entire thing is in JS. There we go. So, and this function we have taken, and we point to the right one. Whenever we are using the function, which will be something we do later on, when the component is mounted, we will subscribe. And when we unmount, it will unsubscribe, so it has a nice clean effect when transitioning through pages or adding or removing. So if we ended up having multiple pages, we can easily see when not we are joining stuff. Ta-doo. And I have just been shown what my thumbnail looks on the live Twitch discovery page. I have a pretty face, but damn, nothing helps. It's like looking at a troll and a troglodyte trying to make out. Jesus. And yes, that is probably the name of my first album. Don't know where I'm going with that one. Alright, so we have our component part for actually mounting and joining Ably and using it. Excellent. Now let's have a look at the rest of the components. There is her CSS file and JSX file. Here we go. This is the one that's actually doing all the work. And I'm not going to need to do all this. Am I? No, I am. Because I'm going to need, whenever it happens, to actually read. There's an event. I want every time there is an event change on adding and removing, somebody joining and leaving, I want to react by actually adding and removing people in real time to the correct number. The face I made there was similar. That's not good for me. Alright, so we're going to copy some of this, but not all of it, because I don't actually need all of it. Cool. So we're going to have the presence component, if I can spell. It's going to have that, and we are going to const presence component declaration of the function. That's that. Hello. Oh, before I forget, if anybody is interested, the Fusion meetup is going to be happening again this month. I was just reminded that I should probably inform people that it's happening, because it's happening. Yes! And, no, export defaults. And I'm going to just get that information up in a moment, but after I have done this, since I don't want to forget what I'm doing. There we go. Fusion Hub. One of these days I'm going to remember the blooming website off the top of my head. But that's going to be a while because... yeah, not special. Oh! Is that actually back? Oh. There we go. Still saying it's hosted by Dan Alford. I thought he had officially stopped doing this. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Right. Ben's on there as well. Excellent. And a few lightning talks from some of the School of Code people. Bugger. I think that's what we're attempting to do at... yeah. FYI, max capacity for the app is there is not going to be one. I'm just going to stick a credit card on the app, let it do its thing for the time I'm allowing it to happen so that I can rack up a bill that isn't going to kill me but be enough to let things happen. But, okay, interesting. I did not realise that BrumJS was tomorrow. So yes, everybody who is aware of Birmingham, we have a JS group. It has had many evolutions over the years. I've had the pleasure of speaking at 2 of the evolutions, and I believe this is its 3rd or 4th evolution. It's turning into a weird Pokemon analogy here. Yeah, I'm going to add that one to my list of things tomorrow. I'll log into it into the one that I actually have signed in to meet up. Ba-ba-ba. So I don't want to do it in the, get in trouble. Doink. There you go. Get to the correct event. Attend online. There we go. Gives me something to do tomorrow evening because Zombie Apocalypse makes hanging out hard. Alright, so does Fusion actually have something up on the page? Because otherwise I'll go to the meetup. Nope, that would be not. So, Fusion meetup. Fusion Technologies meetup. And here we go. 11th of March, next month. Free, and we have... oh boy. There's some overlap here. We have Ben Foxall as well. But then we also have Charity Majors from Honeycomb and Jana Dowling from Mayarako. So, a little bit of mindfulness and helpfulness for yourself, and then 2 ridiculously good tech talks. I have seen Charity Majors talk before, and it is amazing. And she is a master at all things DevOps and scaled architecture. And then there's Ben Foxall, who, well, how would I best describe him? A weird man of JavaScript. Very weird man. Decides to do weird visualizations and build random stuff. I had him speak at Hackfronts a few years ago. He is hilarious, and he's an absolute gentleman. So yeah, you should all come and say hi. Go to BrumJS tomorrow. Do it. Do it now. Help support the local tech community. And come to Fusion next month. Say hi. I'll be hosting my big floppy head on YouTube going, hello everybody, more than usual. Oh, doing that, I feel like one of the puppets from Spitting Image. That was kind of gross. And moving on from that because that's just bad. Right, cool. Pages, index, add the correct... okay. So we want next. Let's see if mine already has all that stuff laid in. We have the head. We want import. Dynamic. Best way to learn how to do something: rip off other people whilst then work out how it's working whilst you're building it, rather than actually learning how to do it in advance. Next. Dynamic. Cool. And then I want to... Nope. 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 Goddamn GeForce. Oh, I'm so not used to coding on a Windows machine. That's the name of the computer. Nah. Presence. Component equals to dynamic. And is it? Oh, so it's a. Oh, it's a in the background fast loader. Okay, that makes sense. And import. Let's make sure I keep all the correct levels of brackets, etc., etc. at infinitum. SSR. Whatever the person before you's done, copy it, because that means you're less likely to screw up. And it should be. Come on, stop doing that. Keep pressing Alt, which is giving me the menu. As I said, I'm so not used to Windows like stuff. Cool, let's try that. Okay, that built. And then it should be just load the component in, right? Yeah. So, welcome to St. Patrick's Party. And then it should be presence component. Right? See if that actually loads. Ooh, errors, boy. Oh, it would help if I actually installed the library. Yeah. At any point, did I ever claim to be a professional developer? Because I ain't showing the signs of it. npm I save ably. Zoom. It's a big library. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Interesting. Nothing returned from render. This usually means a return statement is missing or it's rendered. I didn't actually put anything in the presence controller. Right. Because it is currently empty. So. Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, interesting. Internal server error. Fantastic. What's the CLI telling me? Oh, here we go. Can I get property of undefined? That would mean I have installed something incorrectly. Ably 1.2 beta. Boink. 1.25, the beta release. Do we trust this or do we go for the higher version? Well, do we go for the beta version or the stock? It's going to keep throwing at Benny in the background whilst it's trying to request an auth token. Alright, let's kill it so it stops doing it. Can I identify property promises? Type error, promises of undefined. So hither, or is it hither? Let's track it back a bit. API, utils, request data token. Okay, so it's in here. Ably promises. Is that? Let's see what happens if I try and let the wonderfulness of okay, so it does actually recognize it. Oh, try the beta version. Okay, right. Let's try the beta. Let's get the actual correct statement for it. Let's give it a crack. Do. Yeah, and then let's try. Let's be brutal. Here we go. So much install. It's like the worst dog ever. Alright, cool. npm run dev. It's recognizing it. Oh, doolally. Alright, cool. It's still blowing out. There before it starts just cycling on itself. Same error. Still saying. Cannot set property type promises of undefined. Cannot set property undefined. Interesting. But no point are we assigning it. Something fishy this way comes. Let's brute force this stuff, because that's always helpful. What? Jeez. Where is that exploding? Oh no, it's exploding at the exact same point. It's just exploding differently. Where's that horrible ably file I created to mess around? Okay. Could it be my key? I feel like this is not the problem, but always try it until it works. Just in case. Nope. Undo that. Cool. Let's like roll back our work. Not gonna find a new album as well because I'm not enjoying this. Beats. Great. That's the only option. Cool. Oh no! Didn't mean to kill Spotify. Oops. Streambeats.com. Let's find one of their. You know what? I'm gonna play some dubstep because why not? Oh, this seems louder than it should be. There we go. Yeah, okay, let's go back to this. No options provided. That doesn't matter because we undid it. And boink. So we should be back to the same horrible honking great error. Okay. Let's just check that we're actually getting somewhere. Let's reload. Okay, so it's no options provided. Let's try. I'm about to break some cardinal rules here, but hey ho, let's go. I'm only exposing one key and it doesn't matter because just in case. Let's reload. Oh, it's saying it's not loading in the key now. Interesting, cool. That does actually diagnose something. Cool, let's get rid of that before I make myself feel even more ill from doing some stupid stuff. More stupid than normal. Okay. Does that mean there's something in the app that... Nope. Right, is there something I'm lacking? Because it set the EMV key. It's not pulling out the EMV. Unless I've put my EMV in the wrong location for it. Oh, that's because I have. Great. Yeah, move. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to restart this because ENVs don't load like that. ENVs are booted at point of convile. Ah, there we go. So we now should have a different error. Callback is not a function. Haha! We have different errors. Different errors are good. Different errors work. We can work with different errors. Callback is not a function. Where is it being called from though? It is being called from in hither. File editor. Okay, so here is the compile division. We has blown out because of other reasons. Bit more crap there. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. There we go. Callback is not a function. I thought it was when loaded as a promise, it didn't need to be because it. The joys of async await just dumped onto the page. Well, one. Let's have a look, see for myself, see if it's just the representation of that create token function that's the problem. Boink, boink, boink. And there we go. Okay, so it is this function here. That is, wait, behave. Right, let's have a look at it in a little bit more depth, shall we? So, create token. Parameter. And a callback function at the end. Okay, that's because I'm not using the promises one. Because it was written as if it was the promises one, but I'm not using it. Because I'm a clown. Let's try this again. Oh! Yes, I'm an idiot. Certifiable. By hacking around, I deleted too much stuff that I didn't need to delete. Which means I should also have a look in here and see a request. And look at that, we have tokens we can use. Which is why it is now giving me some shizzle to use. Cool, so we can close. Let's clean up our instance. There we go. Cool. Back here. Let's go close the next one. We want the presence component. Excellent. Cool. We have it. And that means this one is doing its thing. I also need to change our index file to stop loading these. Because that is giving me some false information. Excellent, so it's loaded it. Actually, which... Is it actually loading in... Okay, so using a local builder bit. Cool, that's fine. It still means we now have part of what we're after. Now, looking at Joe's version, components, chat component. Now, we don't need all of it. We just need some of this. Because we don't need to actually push, we're actually looking to get hold of it afterwards. So, where's our presence components? And we want to tap whenever there's a change. Use channel depth channel. Received messages, states. I'm not going to be using any state control here at the beginning. The favourite is temporary password. Alright, ladies and germs, I'm going to be back in a second. I just require a caffeine fix. There we go. There, back. And I'm back. Or is it no? The John McClane. And I'm thinking maybe I'm back. Yes, I know, ridiculous. That's me. Okay, so does it reload this element every time there is a... interesting. Okay, so there we go. It's... no. Right, okay. Yep, that's a bit we need at the moment. Yes, I know, dirty teeth. We want that to be slanted. Cheers in Irish. There. If I'm going to do it, let's do it properly. There we go. But without accents to save on compiling issues. Right, don't need that. Boink, ba-ba. Now let's do... let's see what happens when I load in here. Go back to the console. Now, where is my Ably stuff? There we go. Present, subscribe, enter. Let's replicate that bit, shall we? Actually, let's restore it to how it was, just in case. Except remove the function that's going to actually do some stuff. Appears I have to do something for my previous employer. Oops. That's going to suck for them when I don't do it. Okay, so we have the presence. If I do this, do I get a dirty little quick count on the number of people who enter and leave it? Nope. Can you tell it's been a while since I've done React? I definitely can. Probably something in the React effect library. On mount, subscribe. How does do you subscribe to the event? Oh no, it's not subscribing to an event, is it? Ah, oh. It's not subscribing to an event. It is subscribing to an event. Right, I need to have a quick look at that presence API again. Ably real-time presence. Real-time presence. Okay. Not sure what to do here now. Because normally you'd intersect Flipple. Set message text. Box first. Use effect. Scroll into view. And submission. Chat message. Balls. I'm a dummy. But I know exactly what I'm going to do. You know what? I think I'm going to bow out, actually. You know what? I am going to bow the heck out for now. Because it is 5 PM. Or do I carry on? I don't know. Do I brute force this and like force myself to learn enough React to be dangerous? Oh yeah. Or do I actually? Oh no! But I want to. I don't want to learn. I know. Damn it. Fine. I'm learning. Here we go. Let's learn. I just don't find it. I'm worried about being a complete and utter boring thing by just me sitting going, But this is the problem. Enjoying you chatting in the back. I'm not chatting when I'm staring at this stuff. I'm going, ah! Which is entirely the wrong problem. It's like, hi, hi. Like the worst Chewbacca. Okay. Chattering. That's a much better description and is also horrific. Thank you very much. Genuinely worried about my sanity or insanity, depending on your point of view. There we go. Presence channel. Okay, so that means that's not actually doing diddly squit. Because it's not actually doing state change. Alright, so React change state on on event. There we go. It's been that long since I've done any of this stuff. Let's actually look at the root. Converting class to a function, adding its local state. Don't actually need to know the state because surprisingly, well, unsurprisingly, Ably is actually giving me the information I need at the time, so I don't actually need to manage a state, which is why I was like, there's no point. Turns out I may be wrong. Okay. Adding lifecycle methods. Component did mount, component will mount. Don't actually need to do that, I don't think. Interesting. Okay. Does that mean the entire object's been re-rendered whenever there is a change? That's what I need to find out. Set messages, so set messages. Yeah, okay, so probably. Okay. Now, back to the life cycle. Let's do this properly. Take set state date. Jabbering. Yabbering. I don't know if to be insulted or not right now. I'm completely at a loss. Just odd the words of the funny people. Yes. As for anybody who's noticed, lttstore.com. There was a joke earlier that I should have ettstore.com, but turns out that was already taken. Oh, here we go. Just doing something very quickly, because if I don't get in trouble, as always. Yep. Go. Billing. Receipt. And for the first time in months, I am submitting a receipt on time. There we go. Cool. Okay. And back to our regularly scheduled programming of me talking crap. Here we go. So state comment, create state. Okay. Props increment. Fine. State of objects may be updated. Okay. Data flows down. Down. So does that mean I need to do in the component did mount, grab the channel data, subscribe, then every time there is a change in... Yeah, okay, that would appear to be correct. I need to set the state and then grab the state. Yep. It's been a very long time since I've done this. Which also means I need to change this to a class constructed version so that it actually has all the things. Cool. Love having to start from scratch again. Yeah, I know. I'm just quickly rewriting it to use the standard format. So it should be component did mount. We'll also we will need a render eventually, but for now we will just have render returns. Oh, bugger off. Render. Well, VS Code, stop trying to be clever. Yeah, yeah. Essentially, David, you have pointed out exactly what the kind of route I was aiming for. Because realization, I'm being dumb and needing to learn everything from scratch. All right. So. Yeah, okay. Do. And this is why I don't traditionally work as a front-end dev, because I'm not going to lie, it's hard enough as it is. That's why I prefer playing around in lambdas and doing stuff that's easy. Well, easy to me. Like, okay, so the whole use effect stuff. Okay, so we still want the on mount on unmount behavior, but it means that what we can do is completely gut the bits from the inside of it, because it turns out we're not going to need it from there. Actually, just because I feel a little bit better doing it like this. Right. Can't remember to use private variables in these classes. I could not remember. And how much badness is going to be here? All the badness. Ably is not defined. That's because I didn't steal that bit yet. There we go. Promise compiled. I believe undefined. What? can only be used in TypeScript files. How bad would it be? Really? How about I switch it anyway? Or is it going to throw... Okay. See what happens. It breaks everything by trying to undo. There we go, back to where we are. It just feels weird to not have types on the class. Okay, fine. Hey, but it's thrown a Benny about assigning it to the... yeah. Cannot set property ably of undefined. But it's not undefined. I am just going to do one quick thing. I am surprised that wasn't more broken JavaScript there. Okay. Repeat amounts. Current separately only defined. Yeah, hence my like. Came on. All right, let's just get downright nasty here. See if it just throws me some junk out. Like. Okay, we have junk. Junk exists. It's giving me an object with all the junk attached to it. This hasn't been initially. Oh, God. Super. As super. Super solves everything, yeah? Ah, so super. Why am I saying it as if I'm a German going to the discotheque? Why? Somebody, genuinely, I have lost whatever marbles I originally had. That's cool. Right. This dot channel name. Schlanter. On mount. We want to channel. I feel like this is horrible, horrible code. Channel name is not defined. You don't read your own code fast enough. Now, in that horrible little ably file of mine, let's grab that, because that should be this dot. See if this works. Presents equal to this dot channel dot presents. Let's throw that junk in there, and then it should be Set state. Nope. Members equals members count. Well, it didn't blow up. It also didn't do anything else. Yeah. Thank you, David Whitney. You are making my life a lot easier right now. I appreciate it. I hope at least I'm providing you some light entertainment in the background whilst you are trying to do the rest of your busy day. Oh, where is my OBS gone? Here we go. Cool. Right, and we have the render. Okay, so we have the component already loaded, so let's just set state. So whenever is it changed the state, should it re-render the object? It should, I believe. So let's just... Actually, how do we grab the state object again? This state is it needs to be loaded into the state. Okay, so let's load in the props. State. To be fair, we do actually want to make sure that it's default to having members 1, because it's going to be lazy and it's going to load you as the member with 1. Juan. More meeting than your interest. May I ask, David Whitney, I'm assuming as you're also giving me help here, you are a fellow Hacky.js dev. I'm assuming an actual proper one rather than a hacky one like me, relearning how the heck this stuff works. What is it you are meant to be working on today? If you are legally allowed to mention that, of course, because sometimes you can't, as is the way of the world. I feel like there can only be one. Let's put this in B tag because I can. I think it's the reference for the state. Yeah, cool. Dot members. Let's just see if that renders onto the page. There's 1. And we should. Okay, so it's only doing the initial render. Replatforming architecture diagrams. How? It's replatforming architecture diagrams. I like doing that stuff. Like, I like having the discussions, and so one thing I miss about being in an office actually is being able to have a whiteboard and a few pens and actually sitting around and working out how to do it. Oh, Ben, this sort of stream is your day job. May I ask what your day job is then? People are the best. People are usually... I am a massively extroverted person, and having no people is a bloody killer. Like, genuinely. Okay, so... setting state, but it's not actually re-rendering. State currently. Comment. Hello? There we are. Setting state. Okay. Reformatted. Cool. Oh no, no. Nope. We're not. Oh, you're developer Abley. Hello, fellow developer avocado. Even though currently I'm technically not currently a developer advocate. But, that would make sense why staring at, why you stream? Why you pub sub? Is a normal thing to you. Good point. Yeah, good point. Like, I am currently attempting to debug all the things at once when I could actually just debug the bits. Okay. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hang on, if I render this as 0, it should increment to 1 once it has actually mounted. Or at least that's how it should behave. Interesting. Oh! Oh! There's our problem. Yeah, the actual event is not subscribing. Interesting. It's not registering us as actually joining. Ah, no, I remember this bit. There's a... Yeah, I haven't... You need to actually enter the stream for this to work. Because someone in their right minds is an idiot, that would be me, did not actually enter the stream. So in theory, it should load as a 0, go to 1, which means if we open a tab, 2, Yankees! We now have it registering all the people it needs to have. This is why I didn't actually want to have to do state management. However, you are completely correct. Using the state management forces it to do the re-renders, which makes life a lot flipping easier. Yes, but I also want it to auto-join. So just forcing it to auto-join makes my life an awful lot easier. Enter. Me. Excellent. Cool. So we now have it so it actually tells us that we're in there. Flipping fantastic. Excellent. I'm actually in a much happier position now. That means I can reset the member count to 1 because there will always be 1 person minimum in there. Oh! Oh, excellent. 2. Oh, no, I'm gonna... Oh, Yankees, yes. I actually need to add the multiple kinds of events so that it actually recognizes when to do this. So, right. Use Abley's presence feature. Real-time presence detection. Cool. Individual events. Actually, I don't think I'll be needing the unmount as much. Because I'm not actually intending to remove... Because we're not actually using the subscribe function. Oh, technically we are. But double subscriptions though. True. Or I could just Ba-ding, ba-ding. Okay, fine. You're right. Component did. Where's component unmount? Component will unmount? I thought there was a. There we go. Present start unsub. There we go. And then Das boot from channel. Presents shall be unsubscribe. Which should mean yeah. Shouldn't be. Behaving nicely. Behave well, child. Okay, that seems to be behaving as expected. Switch. Yeah, we're changing instance and it's keeping all the presents. Excellent. It's now mounting and mounting. So every time that somebody enters and leaves, it's checking the state. And there should only be one subscription. Do I have... I do not have the React plugin for this. React Chrome extension. So we can actually see what's going on inside of it. Add to Chrome. Nope, add. No, don't want to sync it because... There we go. Reload. Hang on. Let's pin it. Doink. Okay, we should now have a lighthouse, but we don't have the tools. Yeah. There we go. Seems alright to me. Doesn't appear to be any... Yeah, no weird behavior. Okay, cool. Let's go back to console so we can see what's going on. Yeah, excellent. There we go. I'm gonna want to make it so that it does a loop every time that there is a set of members there. Actually, that's a point. Do I want to just count the members and iterate through, or do I want to save myself the hassle of having to capture the individual information from each of the members now and do it later? Because we are going to be starting to send events to Ably, but I think that may be via the self function. No, let's keep life simple for now, shall we? So React cycle and then for loop. Is there a preferred way of doing a for loop in the rendering? There does not appear to be. Conditional rendering. Here we go. Okay. I strongly believe the best way to learn is to build things that just are functional. You can always learn to make stuff prettier later, but just to get the damn thing working, make it as ugly and easy to read and easy to follow as you can. Making beautiful code first time round, especially when you're in the process of learning, trying to be that elitist, not elitist, trying to be that, like, on point 100% of the time, it's just way too much like hard work. And that's going to sound ridiculously lazy, but it's so much like hard work. It's just, ugh. There are better things to be doing than trying to make it perfect first time. Oh, legible code. How bad am I doing on that? It's not too bad, other than the fact I'm hating this tabbing. 4 tabs. Just, should be 2, but I can't be bothered to mix with it. They build the thing that make it. Yeah, I am quite proud of my hackathon mentality, which is get it working, and then it's like fake it till you make it. Make it work. Now make it work better. Okay, so we are going to do... Does it allow for... You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're actually just going to throw the members directly in there. Because we don't actually need... No, yeah, we do. We don't need the number. We actually just need the members. So if we grab the members map, throw that in there, that means when we start having information, we can start actually cycling them. So let's do UL, because we're gonna start like easy. We'll keep life easy. We'll go with the list. That means I can use the rendering iterator, which can I just do... Is there a nicer way of doing it rather than having to do the iterate outside? Okay, it appears not. I can't remember what's in the object now. Okay. Okay, let's just do members list. And then const members list is equal to this dot state dot members dot map. We're just gonna just return the I think member dot client ID should work. Okay. Explosions. How to not do things. This. Oops. Okay, so it's exploding specifically on that. Okay. Members was null. Members should not be null. Members should be set here. Members should always be populated. What I do wrong. This is not state that members. It's initialized with a... It's initialized with a friggin' integer value first. And you can't iterate over an integer. Yeah, see? Oh. Ah. Oh. Members is not a function. Okay. Why is that? No, it's because I'm... Renders members list. Okay, let's just go all kinds of hokey, shall we? Let's have a look at the members object. Let's cheat here, just so the damn thing will not explode on my butt. Const members list equals empty array. Because I bet you it's because I'm trying to do some weird iteration over an object that I shouldn't be doing. Ah, that's because I can't type. Okay, so presence map. And it's... Oh! Oh! Ah, hi Joe! Long time no see. How you doing? Yeah, I have been directly stealing your stuff to attempt to do what I wanted to do today. I hope you don't mind. Lol. Okay. This is incredibly cool. You mean watching a quite literal code monkey do stuff, or people actively stealing your things on the internet because they're far superior than anything I could do by quickly learning? Because Joe Frank be Joe Awesome. Ah, Joe, you're lovely, as always. Alright, anyway. Oh. I know what the problem is now. Trying to do an array iteration over an object. Seriously, somebody please just punch me in the schnoz. Yeah. Right, so just need to grab the values from it. Should do the trick. This is probably going to be horribly wrong, but why do I feel that's going to explode? Ah! Excellent. No, we're cooking on gas. Yes, but that's actually from the API's convention. It's a map. It's not an actual JavaScript map function. It's just called the map. So I'm technically passing the map from the API response into the state, which is actually an object, which I'm grabbing the values for the objects and iterating over the array that's created from that using the map function. Which means I should now be able to do member dot it's client ID. I have a feeling it's something called something else. Map. Yeah, let's go with connection ID because it's a lot more unique. Connection ID. Cool. Huzzah! Sweet. And it should be. And that person leaves. But the client ID is actually hang on, that means there are multiple people from Ably in this chat, which means they can answer this. What does a client ID actually mean? Because in theory, you can call client ID across many, many things. Does that mean you can dictate if it's the client, say, web app, hybrid app, native mobile app, and you can identify the client there? Because the connection ID is the individual, uniquely identifiable connection within the channel, if I'm right. Feel free to correct me. I'm okay. I'm definitely 100% okay with being corrected. And even if David doesn't know something, I definitely will be, because I'm pretty sure David knows more than me. Pretty sure. But yeah, so we have unique ID. So I can now have... I'm actually at the point where I'm actually... Feel free to connect me. Actually, my usual tagline whenever I'm doing something in public is usually feel free to heckle me. So we do open policy for heckling is 100% allowed. You know what I'm going to do before I screw up monumentally? I'm going to save the work so far. And bye-bye. Oh boy, that's been a lot of changes. Right, git add. Actually, no, let's do it sensibly. Git diff. Let's have a quick look. Gander. A goosey gander. Okay, so git add package and do git commit. Change to the beta library for Ably. Have to get used to this whole non-Mac keyboard layout thing. It's making me very upset. Git diff pages. Am I doing this inside? No, I'm not. Oh. I am. Git add pages. And git add components. Cool. Git commit. Start using components rather than hacky in a browser test files. Because that's what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. We are attempting to not be as crappy as I normally am. I am okay with admitting I am not a great developer. But I'm also happy to admit I kind of like learning. I just wish I wasn't doing it publicly so that everybody can see when I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Cool. Okay, npm run dev. Loaded in. Cool. Compiled successfully. We are still cooking on gears. Each child is supposed to have a unique key prop. Okay, let's open up the rendering tools. Component. Oh, I know why. Key equals, and you know what? We're gonna also have that named after the connection ID, because it is the uniquely identifiable thing for for the list. And that should mean we have less red. There we go. Right. Okay. Now, let's have our little stage of people for now, shall we? So, do we go fun awesome, or do we have something else? I think let's go fun awesome. React. Okay, cool. There should be, I was about to say, there should be one for it by now. Here's the packages. Okay. That's actually really, really neat. So if we do this, I'm just going to load in a whole bunch of font awesome. I'm going to have it use the people logo. So I need to quickly find the font awesome person. Let's use a check. Need something generic, not. Nah. Okay, so user is like the easiest one here. Okay, let's go with the user. User. Okay. I've got a distinct feeling that connection ID is the unique reference for the individual connection, and client ID is the user-definable location from where it's coming from. I have a feeling it's that. But, like, as I said, feel free to connect me. I am a dumb boy sometimes. Alright, that means I need to load in the React component for font awesome. Okay. So let us import font awesome from font awesome. React font awesome. And we're gonna do font awesome. Font awesome icon. Oi. And that's going to be user. Now let's see if this actually renders or explodes. Nope. I kind of need to turn this up back on. Does not contain a default. Okay, so yeah, it's not the correct way. Ah. There we go. find prefix fal. That's because I am a mess and it's not fal. It's faz. Can't find faz user. What? If it is faz. Alright. Okay, so I'm using this incorrectly, it would seem. Okay. Right. I just have to import the individual icon users. Right. That should be. There we go. Let's have a look. Could not find icon faz users. Pretty sure I didn't screw that one up. Alright, let's have a look at the font awesome. Font awesome icon square coffee users. Interesting. I seem to have been clowning the okay. Let's just Alright, I don't need the presence array at this point. Like we know the presence is there. Où est la présence? Présence is there. However, I do want to just like do that. Okay, cool. So we have the prefix coffee. Could not find icon. Fort awesome? Font awesome. Okay. Let's find. Do-do. Okay, let's go all the way back to the top. React font awesome. Cool. Okay, connection ID is the unique identifier for the connection. Excellent. What about and the client ID? Drumroll, please. Client ID is a user chosen, can be okay. So you can use it to identify which client you are sending them from. That is ridiculously useful, and thank you very much, Joe, for finding out from the engineers. Considering it's it's now outside of business hours and you're being ridiculously helpful, thank you very much. And I am going to just cry a little bit whilst I work out why Font Awesome does not like being Font Awesome. Ah. No, don't be stupid. Just go for one that's square check. That's just Font Awesome. Prefix us. Right, is it because I'm not in, I do not has the correct library of icons, additional styles, brand of regular. Font awesome, font SVG. Alright. Do not need the brown ones, do not need the pro ones. Do the pro, you need to pass an icon. Okay, so regular, light, regular, solid. Okay, got that. The brand. Don't need that one. Cool. Individuals. Okay, so React Dolph. Alright, let's try it. Let's just force it. And for user. At last. Learning every day. I apologize that I'm making you learn after the coffee hours of or tea hours for most people today have passed. I apologize, but I am appreciating it because it's making my life a lot easier. Do. Yay! Sweet. And we leave, and there we go. We have a tiny crowd of people. Tiny crowd of people at our little parade. Now, I'm going to cheat a bit in a minute. I'm going to duplicate that. There is a thing for size. All right, where's the... nope. Size. We want this large size just to make my life easier. Cool. Even the large is tiny. Let's put 9x. All right. Wrong. Crowd of people. And if I just happen to duplicate it, what? Ah. Oh. Why like? Must have one parent. Ah. Can't hack it just by duplicating it. Oh, bloody hell. Jake, get away from your computer. You're like going... Bye-bye, TTFN. Toodles. Auf Wiedersehen. Chin Chao Sei. If I'm remembering my Robin Hood Men in Tights correctly. Oh. Just cram a div inside. Oh, you nasty. You nasty. Actually, why am I building this? Okay, fine. At this point, I don't need the list because I'm not going to bother building as a list. So let's... Yeah, nuts to it. Let's just do it as divs. Let's see if we actually get a decent crowd of people. Cool. Hang on. If I do... Interesting. Your thought crime for the day. You're not half bloody wrong. At all. Okay. However, is there a way to... Is there a... Next.js state life cycles? Is there a way to reset the state. Presents compare. Each child should be fiddlesticks. Key equals member dot connection ID, just so I don't have to watch whine at me. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ, you've still been there. Thanks, Mr. Jolie. I will see you soon. I do intend on like hitching onto the back of your streams as I usually do to learn stuff. And Jake, get away from your computer. Enjoy your evening. Alright, so we have our crowd enjoying your evening. If you're enjoying your evening, it better be because you're doing something fun, not because you're working. Even though I do feel ridiculous in the fact that I am kind of working right now. Actually, I've just realised I don't need this. Delete permanently. Goodbye. There we go. Cool. Hello, RB Rocks. How you doing? Been stuck in meetings all day, just got... Oh my lord, you're literally sitting down just to code. That's what you get for being a big CEO, MD, director, boss man. Like, boss. Here we go. Cool. Right. Oh, no, I'm derailed. Okay. No, not derailed. No, I'm doing. Cool. We are grabbing a crowd. Now, what do we do with our crowd? How's the project going? I've discovered Ably is much nicer than Pusher. The actual API makes a little bit more sense. And it's much easier to implement in React. And Joe Frank has taught me some new stuff about Ably. I is learning lots. And we are now at the point where there is a crowd of people in, well, once I deploy this to Versa. Yeah, once I deploy this to Versa, we actually will have a crowd of people for St. Patrick's Day. Now, we need to make it short so that we have a, I need to, now this is where I'm going to get a bit stuck. Because I'm going to want, Right, now I'm going to need a Cloudinary instance. Oh, this is growing. This is getting dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to need Cloudinary. Because I'm going to want a... oh, balls. Open it up on the other screen. Ah, no. Do I have it in here? Cloudinary. Cool, I do. Sweet. Copy it. Actually, do they have an SSO? Do they have an SSO? Oh, no. Mike at Elsmore. So I want the video for St. Patrick's Day, which means I need to load in a video into Cloudinary and have it displayed, because I've discovered trying to synchronize with YouTube is going to be impossible because of bloody ads. Secrets. The amount of secrets that I have possibly accidentally, stupidly bled onto stream in the last 6 months has been impressive. So today we will not be doing that. Today we are going to not be that stupid. Good lord, it still has all the stuff from Hackfronts many moons ago. Oi, blaming hackers. And there's Ben. talking about him earlier today. Like my Cloudnary key. That's not on display. Not what the key is, but not the secret. Like, I'm not that silly. Like, I'm not going to press the... Actually, on that note, I am going to need that. So, intermission screen. I am copying that. And I am putting that in my env file whilst I'm at it. env and Cloudnary key. Cloudnary secret. Well, my key's there, so if people want to like spend forever trying to brute force my access to Cloudnary, go for it. I encourage you to waste that amount of processing time, but I am going to sensibly save that stuff whilst I'm thinking about it, not click that button. And there we go. Cool. We have... So I need a video. I need a video. I need a video. I also need a new folder. This is going to be St. Pat's Party. No, party. I'm not a plank. I don't need to call it party all the time. There we go. And now I need a video. I need a video. This is going to be hokey as hell. St. Patrick's Day Parade. Thank you very much, Joe, and I will see you soon. If anybody, you're welcome to watch this trash attempt at doing something awesome on Friday, where I'll be doing it with beer. Don't put ice in your drink and then try and chew it. Right, so I need to do all videos, closed caption, quality, anytime, duration, settings, explicit results, search settings. So video doesn't have the same thing as images, where you get to use a Creative Commons, where you can ask to search by usage rights. Does anybody have any footage of St. Patrick's Day they're willing to let me use? Because that would be cool, thanks. No. Alright, fine. Let's cheat. Let's cheat badly. Ordinary video. Because they will have one that I can at least load in. Just slam a couple of shots on the webcam. That'll be happening on Friday. I do have some Irish and I could replace beer with. Right. Let's... I need to pause that because that's hilarious. Alright, we got that fun, awesome, cool. Where's the management? Now is the upload button gone? Nope. Upload. From web address. Oh, excellent. Cool. Video transformation. Where is the NPM? No, it's not going to be easy to Cloudinary React component. There we go. Cool. There we go. Okay, so they do have a React component for it. Excellent. Cool. Let's roll. And let's kill it. Install it. We have the React component. Fantastic. Let's restart that server so that I don't have to faff around. I actually need to do this in the root because I want the video on the home page. Cool. And there is a... Alright, so it will be inside of main, underneath that, and underneath on top of that, it's going to be video. And public ID is equal to, ooh, I believe for me that is that. Should probably quickly just, once again, intermission screen. Giant face on the screen. Cloudinary. Public ID. So we're going to do this, do it properly, don't hard code what you can soft code. Or more importantly, not screw up. There we go. Okay, so that then becomes process dot bagger oof. Why you don't? No, fiddly sticks. Can't access the env in the root like that, can I? So, right, let's. Right, screw it. We're gonna hack it till it works. Feels bloody awful, but hey. Oh, actually, no. Const video is equal to dynamic import. It's going to be Cloudinary React. Oh, been rated by. Oh, Mr. Paul, how are you? Oh, hey, Luke. I'm sorry that I keep like dropping in on your streams, and not all the time because of the fact that like I've been trying to stream at the exact same time as you. How are you doing? How is everybody? That's the first time I've been raided. Woo! I have reached a new high point or low point, depending on your point of view in my life. Oh, that's a dummy thing. Dummy thick. Because it's not. Cloud name. Cloud name. Papa Smurf of Death. Okay. That is a username and a half. I'm in love. Public ID. Can't. Tight. God damn it. Hey Paul, how you doing? It's been a while. Sorry I haven't been logging into when you've done your Monday podcast, but weirdly enough, every time you've done it recently, I may have accidentally partially had job interviews. Well, he did the raid thing. It's fine. How is sunny Birmingham? Well, right now it's black as mud like everywhere else in the UK. But surprisingly, it's actually been nice. Walking around in just a t-shirt and a shirt. It's like actually passable. Right, so I want the public ID of this little bugger. Où est la public ID? Où est la public? Is it St. Pat's Party Dog, I think? St. Pat's Party Dog. Alright, let's see if that renders. Or if we get explosions. We get explosions! Ooh! Many explosions. Because it's... like that? Nope. We many explosions. Screw it. Ooh. Did you let the dogs out? No, not yet. When this page renders, we'll be letting the dogs out. Until then, no, there are no dogs. They are not out. The dogs are well and truly locked indoors. How do people switch context with how they, like, which keyboard they're using on Cortera? That's not useful. Okay, that means it's going to be erroring out down here. Okay, unknown cloud name. Yeah, get rid of it. That means I am screwing up wonderfully here somehow. Cloud name demo. My cloud name is Elsmore Me, because me is Elsmore. Oh, goddamn camel case. What extension do I use? It's actually a little web app that somebody put together, which I'm actually doing. Because I don't use Pixel Rocks, because I'm not using Streamlabs OBS. I'm using OBS Raw. Let me just get the Spotify. Probably. Let me get this up for you, gentlemen. If I can type it correctly. Me no typey good. Yeah. Right, so this is the you can use Pretzel on desktop and capture desktop audio. Yeah, but I'm like I don't like Pretzel Rock, which is the reason why I am using Spotify. So yeah, here we go. So you can, there we go. I shall drop it into the chat for you, Paul. So there you go. Little web app generated by Aidan Wallace, who, if I remember correctly, he works at Twitch, which is the reason why this one actually works really, really well. The only time this little app becomes an issue is when his app gets knocked by Spotify for login requests. But otherwise, you're pretty good. So yeah, that helps. And if you're going to use Thingy, then just because I did the same thing for Jake when he was streaming. Look at Harris Heller and Stream Beats Originals, because they happen to be, whatchamacallit, DMCA approved, so you don't have to worry about somebody taking your shizzle down. Cool. Right. Are we dead or alive? We dead or alive? We have dog! Dog is there! Except dog is rendering as an image. Où est la dog as image? It's like, this is not right. Where is the image? It should be a video. Cool. Oh, fudgicles. Do I need to tell it what bloody... Oh, no. Yeah, I need to tell it what kind of file it is so that it knows to play it. That doesn't seem right. If I'm rendering it in a video tag, shouldn't be rendering it as a video? Plenty of copyright-free music on Spotify. Yeah, loads of it. The only problem I had is there was a couple of people who've made copyright, like, trolls. Like, full trolls. Who've made bloody copyright-free playlists. And then, ironically, included not copyright-free, tracks on there. So that they get DMCA'd. Which is not annoying at all, anywhere. Is there a... Okay, so if I just change it to .mp4, is it going to give me an actual video tag that I can use? Okay, so it's actually rendered it, but it's just not giving me any controls. Yeah, I know, it's really awful. Why would people do that? They do get removed, but, like, you're welcome, Paul. Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, Luke, you know all the stuff you did for your layouts? Did you write a blog post or anything about it? Because I really, really, really need to work on my layouts, and the fun employment things means I have the time to do it, and mine is complete trash. So I want to improve it. So if you could guide me to the light of goodness, I would appreciate it. I'm still trying to get over screening Papa Smurf of death. It's like all I can imagine right now is a tiny, tiny blue person absolutely rocking out some death metal. Like, it's like... In Flames rocks onto the stage, and tiny little blue Smurf just stood there enjoying it and loving it. I know, I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, WebM. What format is WebM anyway? File, format, WebM. Is that actually all? Okay. I have been stealing from... I've only recently got into using Discord, so... That'd be lovely, Luke. Obviously, not whilst you're busy doing work, because work is important. Not all of us are fun employed. Luke, would you do me a huge favour and... do you have a link for his Discord? I'll happily, like, okay it in the chat, but, like, I would really, really like to, because I suck at trying to find the links for Discords. Genuinely, like, hate with a fiery passion. And yes, I know you're hiring. I recently, Yulia did remind me that there's a educator role going that I really need to rewrite my CV so that Martin Davis doesn't go, oh, he's an idiot. Because Martin's known me long enough to know that I'm actually an idiot. So I need to, like, you know, get under the radar so that Martin doesn't think I'm a clown. Right, join the Builders Club. Okay, complete a few more steps before. Be welcome, be respectful. I agree to all those rules because they are amazing. And like, I'm dealing with that in a minute. But like, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, tell him after I've got the video rendering properly, because, like, you know, some of us, like, it's kind of crappy. Okay, video source. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. That's a point. Let's get the component up. Presence index video. There we go. So, okay, so it has got the web. Okay, so I need some controls. Which what words, Mike? What words? What did I say? Hey, me speak English, yeah? Me know what doing, kinda, not. I'm here for entertainment only. Actually being useful is a completely different thing entirely. Okay. What about video controllers? What I want is controls. Give me the control. Automatic formatting, resizing the video, cropping. I don't want to I want the video controls so I can see if I'm like video settings, effects, concatenate videos, transcode. I don't need to transcode. On the fly video encoding and delivery. Do not need to do that. Delivery type. Okay. I want the controls. Trimming video, concatenate, rotating videos, video settings. Here we go. Credit including. Actually, there's the video and audio adding overlays. Aha! Is one of those overlays happen to be the controls? Nope. That is including many other things. Right. Nope. Adding, removing audio. Oh, that's... Ooh, interesting. I can make a slideshow of St. Patrick's Day things and then just add my own Irish singing that's content friendly, maybe? No, I don't want text, I don't want subtitles. I don't want LUTs. All I want's the controls. Oh, control access to the video. Oh, yep. Reverse playback. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling that I have gone and clowned it here. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's change this. I'm going to create a new component, actually. Yeah. Video component. And we're going to throw the beginning parts of that in there. So we're going to want that in here. Video component. Ta-da! I'm probably going to want the React stuff as well because, you know, React. Stuff I'm going to do it properly, kinda, maybe a little bit. And video component. Video component. Cool, save that. Grab this. Drop that in here, which will be class video component extends. What is it? React.component. Oh, Luke, how is your project going at the moment? Some of us, like, oh my lord, you even clipped it, you cruel human! Oh! 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 Fab. Oh! Sound like a weird horse. Export. Default. Ah, I got them in a following character. Excellent. I believe we're also both in the exact same boat with going stupid react and things. Because at least that's where I'm stuck anyway. Excellent. Cool. Which means I can do... Seems to be all you do. Yeah. Throw that in here, because then I'll feel better about the construction. Excellent. Is hokey as heck. But then, oh, voila. Dog. And some other hateful person would do it. Well, not hateful, but somebody else who enjoys troubling me to the ends of the earth. Yeah. I'm not a front-end fan either, Luke. Don't worry. However, I'm discovering that the more I've been playing recently, the more I need to remember all my front-end stuff. I've spent a year in doing ops code, and everything front-end is a mess. It's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I hate you. Most of the time I want to punch you anyway. There we go. Let's just see if this is still... okay, I need to change this so that it renders correctly. So that should then be video components. There we go. And we go. Here 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 we go. At least... pleasure as always. See you later, Paul. I'll try and drop into your next session Monday, as usual, isn't it? Your Vonage session? To be fair, I'm going to be punching out soon as well, because I've been here for 2.5 hours, which is a half hour longer than I was intending to. Actually, on that note, I'm going to be back in a second, because I've been sat here for an hour and a half after a cup of coffee and a whole 14 ounces of water. Go figure. That's better. Right. So, who is left here? Is anybody actually enjoying themselves this evening, or are they all unfortunately stuck doing some level of work? Which is... It's still here. I'm still here! Yeah, but that's because you haven't actually had time to do what you're paid for. Enjoying the music. Lockdown party. Oh, bloody... People are responding to me. I'm not used to this stuff. Okay, so I have my elements. The video is there, but it's not actually show controls. You're liking little graphics for your stream. I need to learn how to Photoshop and like actually do this properly because I don't. Oh, hint. Okay, so right, so it's the fact that controls are hidden. It's not the fact they can't see them. So is that a control? Change of feedback. What about is to be able to press play programmatically. So let's see, play video or audio in reverse. Oh, video player, cool. Nope, that's not what we want. Let's see if we can find a... Add noise, don't want noise, video preview, don't need that. Deliver transparent videos with cross-browser support, bloody hell, that seems unnecessary. Okay, so that's dynamic. That's cool, but unnecessary. What I want is to programmatically press play. That doesn't work unless the controls are there. Interesting. Core JavaScript capitalization data. Okay, fine. So that's useless. Cloudberry component video player. Okay, Cloudinary video player. There we go. Aha! Oh. Video manipulation. Aha! So I'm just going to need to mount the reference. Oh! Okay, so we're going to need construct. Yeah, construct. Super. Oh, I'm in the wrong class. Hey, constructor. Yeah. Props, and then we're going to want this. Vidraf is equal to react dot. What's it called? Create ref. And then inner player. What's it called? Inner ref is equal to this dot vidref. Now, if I do, and this is going to be where it's a bit hokey, component did mount and set interval. to be... Alright, cool. Let's grab that. This dot vidref. So we're grabbing the video reference. And then we're going to force the video to rando play after 3 seconds. See if that works. That seemed way faster than 3 seconds. Okay. We need to stop that. Because nobody needs to listen to dogs doing whatever the heck that was. Okay, but I do want log in GitHub. Do you want the console? Console. And it's, oh god, what have I named the channel? Oh, poop. Slant it. Attach channel. Ah! And presence. Console. Okay. So there's me. We're good, we're good. Now... we're going to send a message because I'm going to want to be able to press play. So I'm going to need to do that in I'm a little bit like, ooh, how am I going to do this? Right, so... Oh, I feel bad, though. I feel bad at talking this through, because of rubber ducking. It's like, I don't want to waste everybody who is on here, like, with me rubber ducking against them. It just feels bad. Do it. Oh, I need GIF support. Just do it. Right, so this is rubber ducking. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. Right, so we have the video. Eventually, this video is going to be of the parade. The idea being, this app is going to be available on St. Patrick's Day, so we can all sit there. Like if you're like me and you live alone and you miss St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to have it so that there is a long-ass playlist of the parades and all those things going in the background. So normally the parade in Birmingham starts at 11 AM or midday, depending on how they're feeling and how much Guinness is involved. So I want it so that when it hits the correct time, everybody is watching the same functions in sync. So I want to send a command which then plays the video at the correct level. I then want to... I'm going to have a Docker image that does this. It's just a completely aside. Because I'm going to have the Docker file watch the video and set the timestamps. No, the video is going to be triggered over Ably. So it's going to send a command to play. And if the video is already playing, send the time signature which that video should be playing at. So this press play, I want to have done by Bingo, syncing it. So I initially want to have a Vercel function or something that just presses play and everybody starts playing, or a Docker image does it at a given time. But the thing that's getting me is, how do I synchronize that then? Because these controls are not fantastic, to put it politely. And I can't see a point where it allows you to skip to a specific part of the file. So I want to be able to send an ably message that drops you in to the correct period. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. That's what it's just working out. It's like, so getting it plus. Your spelling, my functioning brain. Know how you feel. It doesn't appear to have anything about actual, like, the... Okay, so, can I put the controls in? Now that I know... Oh, Jesus Christ, there was a controls. Cool, so we can have the controls. But I want to be able to skip. Start at, for example. Start at. Do. I think that's wise to just log out the entire function. I suppose there's nothing here. All right, cool. That's console.log video. Let's just see what's in there. Maybe right. There may actually just be a scan, seek, destroy. Oh no! It literally just renders the object. Fantastic. That's not what we wanted. Unless it's... Yeah. I wanted the object, damn it. Alright, let's undo this. Nope. Yeah, okay, so... Obviously had... It's... Yeah, video console.log video. Obviously don't need that. Okay. See what it dumps out. Like, it should be dumped out what it was before. Great. Video component. Ah, great. So just actually pointed to my stuff. Click source. It's just an npm module. Oh, yeah, npm. Cloudinary React. Cool. I wonder if one of my old libraries is still up here. No. Okay then. Cloudinary React. Da-da. Components, the video, additional sources. Okay. So let's have a look at the GitHub. I know, but I hate trying to do that in, you know, actually scrolling through here. Just feels a bit jank. Because it's just so huge! I'm pretty sure that's what she said. And yes, I'm a child. I don't care. Yeah, it's so bloody difficult to read when I can just go here. There we go. Transform. Video transform trim with blah blah blah. Documentation. Yada yada yada. Let's have a look at source components. Video. Video.js. Generate URL. URL to source tag build mime time and do. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We may actually have something here. You say this, and I have actively ignored your advice because I don't like it. You're correct, but I don't like it. Okay. So, let's have a look at tag attributes. Do they have a decent old list of them? Video, age tags, contexts. Public ID, transformation, source type. Okay. Using sources. Client ID, sources. To source tag. Okay, build mime type. Don't need that. Video tag props. Normalize options with snake case. Video tag attributes. Transformation with children is an array. Source public ID. I bet you I know the problem. Because there is a standard bloody library for this stuff that they use. Cloudinary JS library. Yeah, pretty sure I know exactly what it's going to be. Video transformations. Do transparent. Okay. Do they have it point to their own usefulness? That would be a no. Cloudinary. Cloudinary JS. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, so fascinated with going through the React stuff. I wasn't even considering looking at the generic. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Well, fantastic job. Behavior, autoplay, maxed tries, player events, line, video config, preload. Alright. Let's find where the play controller is in there. Yep. There we go. So instance methods, video controls. There we go. Haha. Play, start, play next, volume, mute, unmute. Yes, current time. Haha. You're a genius. I think you solved it. So if I mess around with it in here. So if I do set interval, I should not bother of deleting that. Should have just kept it. 4 seconds. We're going to do video, and we're going to skip to the 8-second marker. Well, as far as I know, the correct term for moving around a video is seek or scrub, depending on if you are doing it in DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut and stuff. So it's current time. To me, if I was looking at current time, that would be telling me what the current time of the video is. Am I talking gibberish, or does that actually make sense? Current time is not a function. What? Feeling like Sideshow Bob. Is muted. Unmute. Current time. Did I clown it? All right, let's video.play. Let's just make sure that I'm not a moron. More than we already have assumed I am a complete moron. All right, so play still go away. Play is still correct. No. No. That's not allowed. Alright, cool. Components. Video. See if I can grab the instance. In a ref. It is just the video control. Okay, so how do you get access to the... Using random vendor React components, a case study. It's not random. The horrible thing is, I've used this before, just never in this context and like this. So we have events, configuration objects. So how do you access the... So what I'm after... let's React video player. Let's see if there is an option for actually accessing the player. The following generates a 10-second loop with the video player. The issue here is we're not actually using the Cloudinary player. We're using just the default HTML5 one. It appears that we have just come to the exact same conclusion at the exact same time, David. Well done. You're smart and I'm dumb because it appears that I'm just trailing after you with all this junk. Okay, so I can't use optional commands. Yeah, god damn it. Alright, thank you for the plot. So, HTML5, video, seek. Seek to a point in HTML5 video. And the answer is... current time is equal... 50% utilization. Good lord, my CPU is currently running at 100 as well. Right, okay, that makes sense. So if I just change this to that and that, then we should, in theory, render the video There we go. It works. It's a, yes! Okay. We have it. It's going to skip to the right point. Okay. Which means I now need to listen for the Ably stuff. Sorry, David. Okie dokie. Here we go. You know what? It's been 3 hours. I am going to surrender because I'm getting hungry. I can't say that. Oh, that is the reason my linter wasn't working. It was... Yeah, MPX ES Lite. No. Goddamn. That's surprising. I thought it would be worse. Okay. So, git add everything here. Git status. Cool. Out of the dark place into a timestamp. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. Push origin. Right, ladies and germs. Thank you very much for joining me for this. Yeah, I've discovered there are 2 stages when it comes to me and coding. When it comes to being hungry, either I can't focus, or I just make a buck ton of mistakes. Not because I can't focus, because I'm just feeling tired. So I'm going to go make dinner. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for chiming in. Thank you very much, David, for the help. I appreciate it. And Jo earlier, she was a legend, as she always is. It was being wonderful having Luke on. And hey, Jake! Jake, you're being dragged into a podcast. We're going to record it outside of time. Sorry, you've got no choice. I've had Marcus Noble in it. You're now on it. I will be back on Friday. I'm going to do it, as usual, 4 o'clock onwards. I will be with beer, so we can slowly watch me descend into the Bulmer Peak, or as I like to call it, the PayPal battle hack blue juice time. The Jaeger slump. But yes, and before I forget... If anybody is interested, we are going to be having the Fusion event on Thursday the 11th of March. Please feel free to tag in. I'll be the host. I will entertain as much as possible. And we've got some amazing talks. So, thanks very much. I will see you all on Friday with more progress!